gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready.
Welcome to Peter Boy Radio Show. Hope you enjoy. If you want a request, leave a message in the chat. We currently broadcast from 3 PM till midnight UK time if possible. Many thanks and enjoy the shows. Welcome to Peter Boy Radio Show. Hope you enjoy. If you want a request, leave a message in the chat. We currently broadcast from 3 PM till midnight UK time if possible. Many thanks and enjoy the shows.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Single bell and bow, and to me pay attention, don't ever fall in love, it's the devil's own invention. For once I fell in love with a maiden so bewitching, Miss Henry and a bell, out of Captain Kelly's kitchen. Oh, toodle-loo-la-la, me toodle-loo-la-la-dee, toodle-loo-la-la, toodle-loo-la-la-dee. At the age of 17, I was apprenticed to a grocer, not far from Stephen's Green, where Miss Henry used to go, sir. Her manners were so free, she set me heart to twitching, and she invited me down to Captain Kelly's kitchen. Oh, me toodle-loo-la-la, me toodle-loo-la-la-dee, toodle-loo-la-la, me toodle-loo-la-la-dee. Next Sunday being the day we were to have the flare-up, I dressed myself quite gay, and I frizzed and oiled me hair up, as the captain had no wife, and he had gone out fishing, so we kicked up high life downstairs in the kitchen. Oh, me toodle-loo-la-la, me toodle-loo-la-la-dee, toodle-loo-la-la, she toodle-loo-la-la-dee. Just as the clock struck 6, we sat down to the table. She handed tea and cakes, and I ate while I was able. I ate cakes, drank punch and tea, till my side had got a stitch in, and the hours flew quick away while we were courting in the kitchen. Ah, me toodle-loo-la-la, me toodle-loo-la-la-dee, toodle-loo-la-la, she toodle-loo-la-la-dee. She slyly hinted marriage, to the door in dreadful haste came Captain Kelly's carriage. Her looks told me full well, that moment she was wishing that I'd get out to hell, or a long way from the kitchen. Oh, me toodle-loo-la-la, me toodle-loo-la-la-dee, sing toodle-loo-la-la, me toodle-loo-la-la-dee. When the captain came downstairs, though he'd seen my situation, in spite of all me prayers, I was marched off to the station. For me they'd take no bail, though to get home I was itching, but I had to tell the tale of how I came into the kitchen. Oh, me toodle-loo-la-la, me toodle-loo-la-la-dee, think toodle-loo-la-la, she toodle-loo-la-la-dee. I said she did invite me, but she gave a flat denial. For assault she did indict me, and I was sent for trial. She swore I robbed the house, in spite of all her screeching, so I got 6 months hard for me courting in the kitchen. Oh, toodle-loo-la-la, toodle-loo-la-la-dee, think toodle-loo-la-la, but she toodle-loo-la-la-dee. For one heroic week in April 1916, the might of England was held at bay by the Irish Volunteers and the Irish Citizen Army. Padraig Pearse, Commandant-General, Commander-in-Chief of the Forces of the Irish Republic, and President of the Provisional Government, read the proclamation of the Irish Republic outside the GPO, which was established as the insurgents' headquarters. Fierce fighting followed. Dublin was shelled and the centre of the city was set on fire. Once again, the oppressors' overwhelming military machine crushed the small Irish force of insurgents, and Kilmainham jail stood ready to be fed its diet of victims. After the surrender, sentence of death was passed on 97 participants, including one woman, the Countess Markievicz. 14 faced the firing squads in Dublin, including the 7 signatories to the proclamation. Thomas Kent was shot in Cork and Sir Roger Casement was hanged in London. The other sentenced prisoners were reprieved, together with members of Cumann na Món and women who fought side by side with their men in the citizen army. It was in the infamous Stonebreaker's Yard that the 14 executions in Kilmainham took place, the last being the wounded James Connolly, who had to be strapped in a chair.
A great crowd had gathered outside of Kilmainham, with their heads uncovered, they knelt to the ground. For inside that grim prison lay a true Irish soldier, his life for his country about to lay down. He went to his death like a true son of Ireland, and the firing party he bravely did face. When the order rang out, present arms fire, James Connolly fell into a ready-made grave. The black flag they hoisted, the cruel deed was over, and gone was the man who loved Ireland so well. There was many a sad heart in Dublin that morning when they murdered James Connolly, the Irish rebel. Many years have gone by since the Irish rebellion, when the guns of Britannia they loudly did speak. But the bold IRA stood shoulder to shoulder as the blood from their bodies flowed down Sackville Street. The forecourts of Dublin the British bombarded, and the spirit of freedom they tried hard to quell. But above all that din came the cry, no surrender. 'Twas the voice of Jim Connolly, the Irish rebel.
Grey Kilmainham jail stood impervious to the happenings outside its walls. In 1918, the Irish people held a general election, and the successful Sinn Féin candidates subsequently formed the first Dáil Éireann.
Now, I have quite a few requests for this next song, and I'm happy to do it because I do love it. It's a song called Grace, and whereas most of us know the song, most of us would be familiar with the song, not everybody knows who Grace was, or even that she was a real person at all. So With your indulgence, I'll just explain a little bit about the song before I sing it. Grace was a woman called Grace Gifford. And Grace Gifford was the childhood sweetheart and for a very short time the wife of a man called Joseph Mary Plunkett. Now, Joseph Mary Plunkett was a poet and a patriot. He was the youngest of the signatories of the proclamation in 1916. And as one of the signatories, of course, he was sentenced to death along with the other rebels. And he was shot in Kilmainham jail here in Dublin on the 4th of May 1916 in the early hours of the morning. And a couple of hours before he was shot, Grace Gifford and a priest were brought into Kilmainham, and in the little chapel inside there, Joseph Plunkett and Grace got married. They were allowed about 15 minutes together under supervision after the ceremony, and that was all. That 15 minutes was all the married life they had together. That was it. If you ever visit Kilmainham Jail, which is something I highly recommend, everybody does at least once, there's a little plaque to the right of the altar as you look at it, commemorating this wedding. And even though she was so young when all this happened, Grace never remarried. And she died in 1969, living with two other old ladies in Ranelagh in Dublin. That's how close we are to that bit of history. Thanks very much for listening to the story, folks. For those who wanted to hear the song, here it is, Grace. As we gather in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail, I think about these past few weeks. Oh, will they say we failed? From our school days they have told us we must yearn for liberty. Yet all I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I bear for these brave men, my love for this dear land. But when Pádraig called me to his side down in the GPO, I had to leave my homesick bed. To him I had to go. Sing it with me if you know it. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now as the dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. On this May morn as I walk out, my thoughts will be of you. And I'll write some words upon the wall so everyone will know I loved so much that I could see his blood upon the rose. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn, now I must die. With all my love, I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Oh, there won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye. Thank you very much.
High upon the gallows tree swung the noble-hearted tree, and the vengeful tyrant stricken in the balloon. For they met face to face with the courage of their race, and they went with swords and daughters to their doom. Let's hear ya! God save Ireland, said the hero. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter was for Ireland day we fall. I lay up the rugged stairs, sang the voices out in prayer, and with England title caught around in the cast. Lord beside the gallows tree, kissed like brothers lovingly, true to home and faith and freedom to the last. God save Ireland, said a hero. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether up the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter was for Ireland day we fall. Hurry! God save Ireland, said the hero. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter was for Ireland day we fall. Never till the latest day shall the memory pass away, for the gallant lives that's given for our land. But on the cause must go, Mr. Joy away the woe, till we make our island nation free and grand. Everybody in the balance! God save Ireland, said the hero. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter was for Ireland day we fall. Hurry! Hey, God save Ireland, said the heroes. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter was for Ireland day we fall. Oh, what matter was for Ireland day we fall. God save Ireland.
Can anybody tell me where the blarney roses grow?
It might be down in Limerick town, it might be in Mayo. It's somewhere in the Emerald Island, this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses grow? And it was over in Old Ireland in the town of Cushendall. Was there I met a damsel, the fairest of them all. And with me young affections and me money she didn't go. She told me she belonged to where the Blarney roses go. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses go? It might be down in Limerick town, it might be in Mayo. Somewhere in the Emerald Island, this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses go? And her lips are like the roses, had her hair a raven hue. Before that she was done with me, she had me raving too. But Donegal, come on, you broke it, left me feeling low. She told me she belonged to where the Blarney roses go. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses go? It might be down in Limerick town, it might be in Mayo. Somewhere in the Emerald Island, this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses go? And them roses in Killarney and the same in County Clare. Upon me wood there's roses, boys, you won't see anywhere. She Blarney me the powers that be, she left me feeling low. She told me she belonged to where the Blarney roses go. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses go? It might be down in Limerick town, it might be in Mayo. Somewhere in the Emerald Island, this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses go? And the Cushner Graham, a creamy boy, she whispered soft to me. If you belong to Ireland, it's yourself belongs to me. My Donegal, come on, you broke and left me feeling low. She told me she belonged to where the Blarney roses grow. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses go? It might be down in Limerick town, it might be in Mayo. Somewhere in the Emerald Island, this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses go? It was over in Old Ireland, in the town of Cushendall. Was there I met a damsel, the fairest of them all. And with me young affections and me money she did go. She told me she belonged to where the Blarney roses grow. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses grow? It might be down in Limerick town, it might be in Mayo. It's somewhere in the Emerald Island, this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses grow? Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses grow? It might be down in Limerick town, it might be in Mayo. Somewhere in the Emerald Island, this I want to know. Can anybody tell me where the Blarney roses grow?
There's a uniform that's hanging in what's known as Father's room. A uniform so simple in its style. It has no braid of gold nor silk, no hat or feathered plume. Yet me mother has preserved it all the while. One day she made me try it on, a wish of mine for years. In memory of your father, son, she said. And when I put the sunburn on, she was smiling with the tears. She placed a broad black brimmer on me head. It's just a broad black brimmer with ribbons frayed and torn, with a careless whisk of ladies of milk and green. An old trench heard about the B-men, the cruel RUC. You've heard about the black and tans and bygone history. Well, there's another regiment the devil calls his own. They're known as the Black Watch, commissioned by the throne. Strolling down the Falls Road with riot guns and gas, terrorising women as they're coming out of mass. As sure as Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. These soldiers come from Scotland, the place we all know well. From the hardest parts of Glasgow, where the Teddy boys they dwell. They're given a British uniform, they're given a British gun. They join the British Army just to have themselves some fun. Strolling down the Falls Road with riot guns and gas, terrorising women as they're coming out of mass. As sure as Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. When I grow up and marry, I'll have a little son. And I'll tell him about the regiment and the terrible things they've done. And when he grows older, he becomes a man like me. He'll join the provisional IRA and set old Ireland free. Yeah! Rolling down the Falls Road with riot guns and gas, terrorising women as they're coming out of mass. And sure as Scottish traitors we never will forget. Thank God we know the Irish sure aren't beaten yet. Well, I am a merry ploughboy, may plough the fields by day, till a sudden thought came to my mind that I should run away. Well, I always hated slavery since the day that I was born, so I'm off to join the IRA, and I'm off tomorrow morn. So we're all off to Dublin in the green, where the helmets glisten in the sun, where the bayonets flash and the rifles crash to the echo of a Thompson gun. I leave behind me pick and me spade, I leave behind my plough, and I leave behind me old grey mare. No more will I need her now. I leave behind my Mary, she's the Gersha I do adore. And I wonder if she'll think of me when she hears the cannons roar. So we're all up to Dublin in the green, where the helmets glisten in the sun, where the bayonets flash and the rifles crash to the echo of a Thompson gun. And when this war it is over, and dear old Ireland's free, I will take her to the church to wed, and a rebel's wife she'll be. Now some men they fight for silver, and some men they fight for gold, but the IRA are fighting for the land that the Saxons stole. So we're all off to Dublin in the green, where the helmets glisten in the sun, where the bayonets flash and the rifles crash to the echo of a Thompson gun. It was the uniform been worn by me father long ago. He reached me mother's homestead on the run. It was the uniform he wore, the lips were church below. When old Father Mac he blessed the pair as one. And after the treaty and the parting of the ways, he wore a 20 marks stood with the rest. And when they bore his body down the rugged head of praise, they placed the broad black brimmer on his breast. It's just a broad black brimmer with ribbons frayed and torn, with a careless whisk of minis of the breeze. An old trench coat, all bad and stained with war, and breeches almost threadbare at the knees. A Sam Brown belt with a buckle big and strong, a holster that's been empty many's a day. When men claim Ireland's freedom, the one that choose to lead them will wear the broad black brimmer of the eye. Thank you very much, thank you.
Continue now, a song written by Phil Coulter from Derry. This is the song The Town I Loved So Well. In my memory, I can always see the town that I have loved so well, where the school played ball by the gas yard wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running on the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I loved so well. In the early morning, the short factory horn called the women from Dragon, from the moor and the bar, and the man of the door played a mother's role, fed the children and then locked the door. And though times were tough, there was just about enough, and we saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride in the town I loved so well. There was music there in the day air, in a language we all could understand. I remember the day when I drank my first pain, when I played with a small Irish band. There I spent what I learned about life, and I found me a wife in the town I loved so well. Now when I return, how my eyes have burned to see how a town can be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bundle bars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by the old gas yard wall, and the damned bandwagon gets higher and higher with their tanks and their guns. Oh my God, what have they done to the town I loved so well? With their tanks and their guns, oh my God, what have they done to the town I loved so well? Thank you.
It was a cold but sunny day as the march got underway to protest for equality for all. But what nobody knew was before that day was true, many innocent people they would fall. And good humoured and singing loud, Jackie joined the swelling crowd of friends and neighbours standing for their rights. And with their songs of peace, they faced army and police. To the Paris, they took them in their sights. Without wanting a provocation, Jackie felt a warm sensation as a Paris bullet pierced him in the chest. Father Daly by his side, some men were horrified as Jackie's wound was bleeding so grotesque. They tried to carry him to safety, Father Daly leaving bravely, when a hanky full of Jackie's blood was stained. In William Street where wounded lying, while some of them were dying, the parish shot at those who still remained. When had carried him some distance, Jackie's body gave up resistance. Death came to him, his heart had ceased to beat. First to die on Bloody Sunday, we always knew that someday his innocence would shine so sweet. And forget that bigot witchery, today we set the truth free of the 14th innocent who died that day. We will sing it from the rooftops till the slander of their name stops. True sons of Derry is what we say. Jackie's daddy had been sleeping, woken by his daughters weeping, with news of shooting in the bogside. They said the British Army's gunning, and the marchers they are running, and Jackie's one of 13 who have died. He knew his 17-year-old son had never held a gun, and never been in trouble with the law. And Jackie was not political, though like his friends was critical of injustice in his daily life he saw. And forget that bigot witchery, today we set the truth free of the 14 innocents who died that day. We will sing it from the rooftops till the slander of the name stops. True sons of Derry is what we say. Army statement, which caused outcry and enragement. They claimed the dead were gunmen, everyone. And they said they had reacted when the marchers had attacked them, and the marchers were the first to fire a gun. They told the people back in Britain it was only fitting for terrorists to rebel against the crown. Well, the truth was very different, cause all those men were innocent, and for no reason they were mowed down. And forget that bigot witchery, today we set the truth free of the 14 innocents who died that day. We will sing it from the rooftops till the slander of their name stops. True sons of Derry is what we say. It's been almost 40 years now, and we always knew that somehow, someday, the truth would be set free. And when Saba gave his findings, the joy was overriding. They were innocent for all the world to see. He was only 17, with a young head full of dreams. Jackie Juddy was murdered in that way. And let us not forget, justice still has not been met by the para who shot that boy that day. And forget that bigot witchery, today we set the truth free of the 14 innocents who died that day. We will sing it from the rooftops till the slander of the name stops. True sons of Derry is what we say. And forget that bigot witchery, today we set the truth free of the 14 innocents who died that day. We will sing it from the rooftops till the slander of the name stops. True sons of Derry is what we say. True sons of Derry is what we say.
When we look round the walls of the Wolf Tone Bar here, we see portraits of living and dead Republicans. Behind us we see a lovely portrait of Gerry Adams, Martin McGuinness and Nelson Mandela. Across from us we look at the late Bobby Sands. But down to our left here we see a portrait of a man leaving Dáil but unfortunately pro-British forces made sure that Eddie Fullerton did not reach Dáil. Although he had been a county councillor, he was executed in Buncrana. A lovely ballad written by Tony here called The Ballad of Eddie Fullerton.
On an early May morning in Buncrana town, the news came through, a man was shot down. They murdered Eddie Fullerton in front of his wife, his family and his country. He gave up his life. His murders that morning, a loyalist death squad, and guns from the Brits decidedly applaud. As Eddie lay dead, they scurried away and left only sorrow at morning and day. Oh Eddie, dear Eddie, we bid you farewell. Your memory lives on, the stories we'll tell. A man of great laughter, we owe you this debt. Your name to remember, we'll never forget. His love for his people, he rallied their cause, would never give in, and all was but lost. Their ills and their problems, he fought for their rights, as Sinn Féin councillor did trouble and strife. Now thousands they gathered to honour his name, and show to his killers he'd not die in vain. In the streets of Buncrana, your home a cockle, he proudly did carry the grave on that hill. Oh Eddie, dear Eddie, we bid you farewell. Your memory lives on, the stories we'll tell. A man of great laughter, we owe you this debt. Your name to remember, we'll never forget. It came from afar, and Dublin and Kerry, Belfast, Tyrone, and many from Derry, to pay their respects to a man bold and brave. They lay him to rest alone in his grave. He lies in the churchyard, great men by his side. McLaughlin and O'Hagan, many more have died. We'll always remember the role he played, the sealess, proud nation, united one day. Oh Eddie, dear Eddie, we bid you farewell. Your memory lives on, the stories we'll tell. A man of great laughter, we owe you this debt. Your name to remember, we'll never forget. One more time. Oh, Eddie, dear Eddie, we bid you farewell. Your memory lives on, the stories we'll tell. A man of great laughter, we owe you this debt. Your name to remember, we'll never forget.
I'll sing you a song of a terrible wrong, when the flag it flew at half-mast. When a man he lay dead, he was riddled with lead, and he died on the streets of Belfast. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland. It happened one day when the bold IRA went out to fight for their land. With an old Thompson gun, put the troops on the run, to return to their home was their plan. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland. While returning the guns, Billy met British Huns, and when the fight was begun, his position was dire when the gun wouldn't fire, and he died with that old Thompson gun. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland. Although he lay dead, he was kicked in the head. By the hair they dragged him around, but they still fear him yet, they will never forget how brave Billy Reid stood his ground. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland. If you think he was right, come and join in the fight, and help to free Belfast. For the blood Billy shed, although he lies dead, in our hearts his memory will last. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland. All the radio said was another shot dead, and he died with a gun in his hand. But they didn't say why Billy Reid had to die, for he died to free Ireland.
take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Make Ireland Irish today. Great Britain, you are intruders, and nobody knows like me. So tell me, what the hell are you doing in this land across the sea? Well, tell me, how would you like it if on your way to work you were stopped by Irish soldier boys? Would you lie down, do nothing? Would you fight to free your land? Give Ireland back to the Irish. Don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Make Ireland Irish today. And England and all its people say people must be free. But meanwhile, here in Ireland, there are lots of men like me, and we dream of God and country, and we're feeling really bad when we're lying in our prison cells. Should we lie down, do nothing? Should we fight to free our land? Give Ireland back to the Irish. Don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Make Ireland Irish today. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Make Ireland Irish today. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Make Ireland Irish today. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Make Ireland Irish today. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Make Ireland Irish today. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Make
Over all the years of us traveling around the world singing our songs, a few of our songs got more popular than the rest, and we put some of them together into a kind of medley, perfect for joining in and singing. So take a gargle and join in, you too. Here we go.
Monday, go day, wishing me hard in the Sunday, drinking buttermilk through the week, whiskey on a Sunday.
He sits on the corner of old Beggar's Bush, astride of an old packing crate. He has 3 wooden dolls that can dance and sing, and he croons with a smile on his face.
trade I was bound. And many's an hour sweet happiness I spent in that neat little town. Till bad misfortune came on me, that caused me to stray from the land. Far away from my friends and relations, to follow the black velvet band. Everybody. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You would think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band.
A long time ago, when the earth was green, and there was more kinds of animals than you've ever seen. They'd run around free when the earth was being born, and the loveliest of them all was the unicorn. And there was green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants. As sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn. Orange and green, you know the chorus?
That you have never seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Oh, my father was an Ulster man, but Protestant was he. My mother was a Catholic girl, from County Cork was she. They married into churches, lived happily enough, until the day that I was born, and makes you rather tough. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green. Yes, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and my mother, she was green.
I'll sing you a song of days long ago, when the people from Galway, didn't we just go through this a minute ago? Galway, any Galway people here? And the County Mayo, and from all over Ireland.
Is everybody else covered?
We can move on now. Came over to stay and take up a new life in America. I want to hear you loud and clear. They were ever so happy. Come on. They were ever so sad to grow old in a new world. Dear good times and bad, all the parties and weddings, the Kayleys and Wicks, when New York was Irish, full of joy and heartbreaks. You could travel from Kingsbridge up the Bronx, Queens or Midtown, from Highbridge or Baybridge, from uptown to down, from the east side to the seaside. Sweet summer scenes, we made New York City our Ireland of dreams. Come on, rock away. They were ever so happy. Come on. They were ever so sad to grow in a new world. Good times and bad, all the parties and weddings, the Kayleys and Wicks, when New York was Irish, full of joy and heartbreaks. I'll tell you what, you need to put more oomph into the Irish part. So when we get to the word Irish, you got to give it a bit of oomph. You can put the fist up there if you want. We'll try it. You ready? When New York was Irish, full of joy and heartbreaks. You guys are really, really quick, I have to tell you. Okay? I look at the photographs, brittle with time, of the people I cherished when the city was mine. Oh, how I loved all those
everybody smile. I long for the days when we danced in the aisles. There's a security here. Nobody rush the stage, okay? We were ever so sad. She grew in a new world. The good times and bad. All the parties and weddings. The Kayleys and wakes. You ready? When New York was full of joy and heartbreaks. Alright, this is my favorite verse of all, okay? Just as we cheered for the counties of Ireland, if you've done any of these jobs, we want you to cheer, okay? You ready? Let's see what happens. We worked on the subways. Oh, a few subway work, okay. We ran the saloons. Any bar owners? We built all the bridges. Any bridge builders? Who the heck wrote this song anyway? I got it. We drank all the booze. We put out the fires. We controlled City Hall. We started with nothing and wound up with it all. Come on, here we go. We were ever so happy. We were ever so sad. She grew in a new world. Through good times and bad. All the parties and weddings. The Kayleys and wakes. When New York was Irish, full of joy and heartbreak. One more time, come on. We were ever so happy. We were ever so sad. She rolled in a new world. Through good times and bad. All the parties and weddings. The Kayleys and wakes. When New York was Irish, full of joy and heartbreaks. When New York was Irish. You know, I think New York is still pretty Irish. What do you think, huh? Hey, what do you think of Diane's, huh? What do you think? Filled with joy and heartbreak. Well, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, over here on the keyboards, he's my musical director for the past 4 or 5 years. His name is Bugsy. Bugsy Moran, everybody. Let's hear it for Bugs. With a name like Bugsy, don't get him mad. That's all I can say, all right? I'm armed.
In the year of our Lord 1806, we set sail from the fair of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. We'd an elegant craft, she was rigged for a nav, and had a trade when we drove her. She had 23 masts, she stood several blasts, and they call her the Irish Rover. In the days I went courting, I was never tired resorting to an alehouse or a playhouse, or many's the house beside. I told me brother Seamus I'd be off and go right famous, and before I return again I'd roll the world wide. So goodbye Mersheen Durkin, I'm sick and tired of working. No more I'll dig the praties, no longer I'll be full. As sure as my name is Carney, I'll be off to California, and instead of digging praties, I'll be digging lots of gold. As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell, and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, I then produced my rapier. Say stand and deliver, for you are about to sabre. My shine, my do, my down. White ball, daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I did diddly diddly-idle-dum, diddly-oodle-idle-dum, diddly-oo-roy, diddly-oy-day. I the diddly-idle-dum, diddly-oodle-idle-dum, diddly-oo-roy, diddly-oy-day. And that grasses grow and waters flow in a free and easy way. But give me enough of the rare old stuff that's made near Galway Bay. Come counters all from Donegal, Sligo and Legion too. I will give them a slip and we take a sip of the rare old Mountain Dew. I the diddly-idle-dum, diddly-oodle-idle-dum, diddly-oo-roy, diddly-oy-day. I the diddly-idle-dum, diddly-oodle-idle-dum, diddly-oo-roy, diddly-oy-day. Diddly-oodle-date, skiddly-oit, da, diddly-oodle-date, and doodle-date, skiddly-oit, and da, doodle-date, and doodle-date, skiddly-oit, and da, diddly-oodle-date, and doodle-date, skiddly-oit, and da. I am a little beggar man, a begging I've been, but she's scored a morning in little I've been. I know him by the Liffey's out to Killaloo. I know him by the name of Uncle Johnny too. Of all the days going out, your begging is the best. But when a man is tired, he can sit down and rest. Beg for his living, he has nothing else to do. Only slipper down the corner with the several we could do. Yeah, diddly-oodle-date, skiddly-oit, and da, diddly-oodle-date, and doodle-date, skiddly-oit, and da, doodle-date, doodle-date, skiddly-oit, and da, diddly-oodle-date, and doodle-date, skiddly-oit, and da. Says my L1 to your L1, will you come to the Waxy's Dargan? Says your L1 to my L1, sure I haven't got a farthing. I went down to Monto town to see young kindergarten, but he wouldn't give me a half a crown but to go to the Waxy's Dargan. What do you have? Will you have a pint? I'll have a pint with you, sir. And if one it doesn't order, soon we'll be thrown out of the booze, sir. Tell me ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull me hair and stole me comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a curtain, 1, 2, 3, please come to tell me who is she. Fare thee well, my lovely Dinah, 1,000 times adieu. For we're going away from the holy ground and the girls we all love too. We will sail the salt seas over and we'll return for sure to see again the girls we love and the holy ground once more. Fine girl you are, you're the girl I do adore, and still I live in hope to see the holy ground once more. Fine girl you are.
Give Ireland back to the Irish. Don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Make Ireland Irish today. Great Britain, you are intruders, and nobody knows like me. So tell me, what the hell are you doing in this land across the sea? Oh, tell me, how would you like it if on your way to work you were stopped by Irish soldier boys? Would you lie down, do nothing? Would you fight to free your land? Give Ireland back to the Irish. Don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish. Make Ireland Irish today. And England and all its people say people must be free. But meanwhile, here in Ireland, there are lots of men like me, and we dream of God and country, and we're feeling really bad when lie down, do nothing, should we fight to free our land? Give Ireland back to the Irish, don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish, make Ireland Irish today. Give Ireland back to the Irish, don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish, make Ireland Irish today. Give Ireland back to the Irish, don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish, make Ireland Irish today. Give Ireland back to the Irish, don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish, make Ireland Irish today. Give Ireland back to the Irish, don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish, make Ireland Irish today. Give Ireland back to the Irish, don't make us have to take it away. Give Ireland back to the Irish, make
My song for you this evening, it's not to make you sad, nor for adding to your sorrows in this troubled northern land. But lately I've been thinking, and it just won't leave my mind. I'll tell you of two friends one time, they were both good friends of mine. Alan Bell from Baina, he lived just across the fields. He was a great man for the music, for the dancing and the reels. O'Malley came from South Armagh to court young Alice Fair, and we'd often meet on the Ryan Road, and the laughter filled the air. There were roses, roses, and the tears of the people ran together. Oh, Alan, he was Protestant, and John was Catholic born. Oh, it never made a difference, for their friendship it was strong. Sometimes in the evening, when we heard the sound of drums, we said it won't divide us, we will always be as one. For the ground our fathers ploughed in, the soil it is the same, and the places where we say our prayers have just got different names. We talked about the friends who died, and we hoped there'd be no more. It's little then we realized the tragedy in store. There were roses, roses, and the tears of the people ran together. It was on a Sunday morning when the awful news came round. Another killing had been done just outside Newry town. Well, we knew that Alan danced up there, we knew he liked the band. But when we heard that he was dead, we just could not understand. We gathered at the graveside on the cold and rainy day, and the minister, he closed his eyes and prayed for no revenge. And all the ones who knew him from along the Ryan road, they bowed their heads and said a prayer for the resting of his soul. There were roses, roses, and the tears of the people ran together. Well, fear, it filled the countryside, there was fear in every home, and the car of death came crawling round the lonely Ryan road. A Catholic will be killed tonight just to even up the score. Oh Christ, it's young O'Malley that they've taken from the door. Alan was my friend, he cried, he begged them in his fear. But centuries of hatred have ears that cannot hear. An eye for an eye was all that filled their minds, and another eye for another eye, until everyone is blind. There were roses, roses, and the tears of the people ran together. I don't know where the moral is, or where this song should end, but I wondered just how many wars are fought between good friends. And those who give the orders, they're not the ones to die. It's Bell and O'Malley and the likes of you and I.
It was a morning in July, I was walking through Tipperary when I heard the battle cry from the mountain overhead. I looked up to the sky and saw an Irish soldier laddie who looked at me right fearlessly and said, oh, will you stand in the band like a true Irishman and go and fight the forces of the crown? Well, he marched through O'Neill to an Irish battlefield, but a night will go to field of exit town. But said I to that soldier boy, won't you take me to your captain? It'll be my pride and joy just to march with you today. My brother fell in Cork, my son in Enniscorthy. To that noble captain I did say, oh, will you stand in the band like a true Irishman and go and fight the forces of the crown? Oh, I will march through the O'Neill to an Irish battlefield, but a night will go to free old Wexford town. Oh, will you stand in the band like a true Irishman and go and fight the forces of the crown? Or you march with O'Neill to an Irish battlefield, for tonight we're gonna free old Wexford town. But as we marched back home again in the shadow of evening, with their banners flying low to the memory of her death. We're returning to our homes, but without our soldier laddie. But I never will forget those words he said. Will you stand in the band like a true Irishman and go and fight the forces of the crown? Oh, will you march with O'Neill to an Irish battlefield? But tonight we're gonna free your rights to turn. Oh, will you stand in the band like a true Irishman and go and fight the forces of the crown? Oh, will you march with O'Neill to an Irish battlefield? For tonight they're gonna free all the Western town. Say hello to the provost, say hello to the brave, say hello to the provost, and Ireland shall be saved. All happened in 71, internment had just begun. Men were taken at the point of a gun. Remember, we shall remember. Sail to the provost, sail to the brave, sail to the provost, and Ireland shall be saved. The UFF and fuck your SAS, assassinations at their best. Innocent nationalists you put to death, but we remember, we shall remember. Sail on to the provost, sail on to the brave, sail on to the provost, and Ireland shall be saved. Put your faith in the provost, put your faith in the brave, put your faith in the provost, and Ireland shall be saved. Give your faith in the provost.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
This is Grandpa Al, and you're listening to the Peter Boy Radio Show right here on Spreaker.com.
Lovely. Grand, most of the songs that I sing are Irish, but there's I suppose there's an exception to every rule. A song written by a marvellous American folk songwriter called Deportees, so I'd like to do it, written by the late great Woody Guthrie. The crops are all in, the peaches are gathered, oranges packed in their creosote bins. They're flying them back to the Mexican border. 'Twill take all their money to get back again. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos. 'Tis the same Maria, you won't have a name when you fly the big aeroplane, all they will call you will be deportees. The sky plane could fire over Los Gables Canyon. The fireball lit up and it shook the hills round. Oh, whoever's friends who were scattered like dry leaves, the radio said they were just deportees. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos. Is the same Maria. You won't have a name when you fly the big aeroplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Is this the best way to till our good orchards? Is this the best way we can grow our good fruit? To lie on the ground and to rot neath the topsoil and never know no name except deportees. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos. Is the same Maria. You won't have a name when you fly the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Some of us were illegal and some were not wanted. Our work contract's finished and we've got to move on. It's 600 miles to the Mexican border. They chase us like rustlers, like outlaws, like thieves. So farewell to my friends, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos. Is the same Maria. You won't have a name when you fly the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Thank you.
High upon the gallows tree swung the noble harlotry, and the vengeful tyrant stricken in the blow. Oh, they met face to face with the courage of their race, and they went with swords and daughters to their doom. Let's hear ya! God save Ireland, said the hero. God save Ireland, said the all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter was for Ireland day we fall. I lay up the rugged stairs, I boys that's given for our land. Ah, but on the cause must go, Mr. Joy away the woe, till we make our island nation free and grand. Everybody in the balance! God save Ireland, said the hero. God save Ireland, said the all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter was for Ireland here we fall. Hurry! Hey, God save Ireland, said the heroes. God save Ireland, said they all. Whether on the scaffold high or the battlefield we die, oh, what matter was for Ireland here we fall. Oh, what matter was for Ireland here we fall. God save Ireland. Hurry! There's another one of Calvin and Boys' own songs. Here we come from Belfast town, Derry City, County Down. The County to the Galley are from Bray. You can come along and see the boys against the Hickory. But don't you sing boys of the old brigade, 'cause Fergus has said no, those tunes will have to go. These rebel songs no longer can be played, 'cause we've made ourselves a hang to polish up our rank. So don't you sing boys of the old brigade. You can sing of age of brown against the famine and the crown. The fields of Athenry just fades a grave. You can sing Glendaly's tone and you'll never walk alone. But don't you sing boys of the old brigade. Here we go. Hey, the campaign's underway. Pete McLean has had a say. A loyalist through and through, it has been said. He has made a lot of cash, and he hides his foreign sash, and he doesn't know boys of the old brigade. So it's no more Cross McGlen, up the round of Finian men. Short south of Gary alone must not be played. The broad black river has to go, take it down and say hello. And don't you sing boys of the old brigade. So children, moms and dads, do not sing where are the lads who stood with me when history was made. And don't sing of Grammar Creek and how you long to see the boys of the old brigade. Fergus says no, these tunes will have to go.
Oh, ah. There you go. Still working. Haha.
And now, my boy, I've told you why. On Easter morn I sigh. But I recall my comrades all of the good days gone by. And I think of men who fought in land with rifle and grenade. May heaven keep the men who sleep from the ranks of the old brigade. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Graham and Creed, I long to see the boys of the old brigade. Where are the lads who stood with me when history was made? Oh, Graham and Creed, I long to see the boys and the girls of the old brigade. This is the road, these trains are out to go.
Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. Those songs of yours and mine. For those who are in love, here's a song that's warm and tender. For those who are oppressed, in song you can protest. So liberate your mind and give your soul expression. Open up your hearts and I'll sing for you this song. Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. Those songs of yours and mine. It was back in ancient times that Bob would tell his stories of heroes and of villains, of chieftains and villains. Through the passages of time, with passion and of glory, to those who've gone before, I'll sing for you once more. Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time, it was music that kept their spirits free. Those songs of yours and mine. Ireland land of song, your music lives forever. Its valleys and its mountains, in its hills and in its glen. Our music did survive through famine and oppression. To a generation gone, I'll sing for you this song. Let the people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the test of time,
people sing their stories and their songs and the music of their native land. Their lullabies and battle cries and songs of hope and joy. So join us hand in hand. All across this ancient land, throughout the taste of time, it was music that kept their spirits free, those songs of yours and mine.
Well, boys, hope you can hear me okay now. I'm back to All Faithful, and I'm going to get these settings all sorted out, you know. Right, I've got Boston Rose coming up live by the Whale Tones for you, Vatican Boy. Hope you enjoy.
Oh, this is a song about a young lady who won the Rose of Tralee back in 1967. A young lady from Boston. A little song called The Boston Rose. And if you know the chorus, we want you to sing with us. Here we go. Now the autumn leaves are falling, and the tourists have all gone, and the children, they have all gone back to school. And my life is as it was before. I work 8 hours a day, but the company's still making all the rules. There's a girl in Massachusetts, south of Boston town, she said, and her lovely face is with me all the day. Sure, I met her down an old trolley, golden hair upon her head, and I took her hand and she stole mine away. Goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you. No threat to you I'll pose. Goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. There's a song we sang all summer in the bars of Dublin town. I can hear it on the factory radio, and the feelings I remember when I hear that simple tune makes me wonder if it really happened so. For we laughed and loved together till the summer days were gone, and she had to fly across the ocean wide. So farewell, my Boston beauty, until we meet again, and I'll keep the fire burning deep inside. Goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you. No threat to you I'll pose. Goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. Sad verse. Some nights when I'm drinking and my friends have gathered round, well, just for fun, someone brings up your name. Well, I smile there with the rest of them, but I can't hear a sound. I love you, but to them it's all the same. And nights when I'm alone, my love, you come into my mind, and upon that inward eye, while I watch the moon there up above, and I leave this earth behind, and I call to you as I go sailing by. Goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you, no threat to you I'll pose. Goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. I wish that you were here, so farewell, my Boston rose.
Oh, my name is Joe Marcano. Belfast town I can, that city I will never see again. For in the town of Belfast I spent many happy days. Loved the town to know smelling good. For it's there I spent my time too, and I found for me a wife. I then set out to make her mine. Oh, but all my young ambitions met with bitterness and soon found myself inside prison gate. And you dare to call me a terrorist? Why do you look down your gun? When I think of all the deeds that you've done, you plundered many nations, fight at many lands. You have terrorized their people. You rule with an iron hand, and you brought this reign of terror to my land. Through those many months and turns in the Maidstone and the Cash, I thought about my land throughout those days. Why my country was divided, why I was now in jail, in prison without crime or without trial. And although I love my country, I am not a bitter man. I've seen cruelty and injustice at first hand. Then cold and fateful morning, I shook old freedom's hand. Right or wrong, I tried to free my land. And you dare to call me a terrorist? Why did you look down your gun when I think of all the deeds that you've done? You plundered the nation, I had many lands. You have terrorized hopped in a lion stand, find myself prison once again. I was committed to the hitch blocks for 14 years or more, on the blind the conscience they bore. Then a hunger strike beat the demands for the dignity of man of the sea, to me that no one gave down. But now I am a sodden man, I watch my comrades die. Oh, the wonder why. And you dare to call me a terrorist while you look down your gun, and I think of all the deeds that you have done. You've plundered many nations, divided many lands. You have terrorized their peoples, you rule with your iron hand, and you brought this reign of terror to my land. Oh, may God shine on you, Bobby Sands, for the courage you have shown. May your glory and your name be widely known. Then young Francis Hughes and Ray McCrish, who died unselfishly. Then Patsy O'Hara, and the next in line is me. I know your courage will be the same, and I pray to God our lives are not in vain. Oh, but Saddam, there was the year of 1981, when they think that we have lost what we have won.
City. Alan Shearer, well, he's a wanker. Please don't say I lost it. I hate. You are my losses, my Henry Clausen. You make me happy when skies are gray. Well, Alan Shearer, but he's a wanker. Do not take my loss away, because we shall not be moved. Come on! We shall not be moved by the heart that has spoken angels. We shall not be moved. Oh, we shall not be moved. We shall not be moved by the heart. The heads of the rangers, we shall not be moved. Oh, now, my son, I told you why on Easter fire's night. And I recall a comrade song from the dark old days gone by. I think of men who fought in the land for the rifle and grenade. We haven't keep the lads to sleep from the lights of the old brigade. Everybody! Where are the lads who stood with me? History with me. On the Bradley Creek, I long to see. Rise of the old brigade, right? seagulls cry for the whimpering Shannon's tide. For he fell beneath that northern sky, brave O'Han was by his side. He is gone to join the Dalvan of Donnelly, Pierce and Toad. Another martyr for old Ireland was south from Gavion. Another martyr for old Ireland gone south from Gavion. Only have one.
Legion of the rear guard, answering to Ireland's call. Hark, the martial tramp is heard from Cork to Donegal. Tone and Emmet guide us, though your task be hard. Jimmy Steele will lead us, soldiers of the Legion of the rear guard. On the Republic we raise our battle cry. Pierce and McDermott will pray for them on high. Eager and ready, for love of you we die. Proud march the soldiers of the rear guard. Legion of the rear guard, answering to Ireland's call. Hark, the martial tramp is heard from Cork to Donegal. Tone and Emmet guide you, though your task be hard. Jimmy Steele will lead us, soldiers of the Legion of the rear guard. Cork, Kerry, Wexford, Tipperary, Clare, Galway to Dublin, Tyrconnell to Kildare. None shall be missing, all Ireland will be there. Wait for the soldiers of the rear guard. Legion of the rear guard, answering to Ireland's call. Hark, the martial tramp is heard from Cork to Donegal. Tone and Emmet guide you, though your task be hard. Jimmy Steele will lead us, soldiers of the Legion of the rear guard. The crimson, the roadside, the prison wall, the cave, proof of their valor, those sleeping peachy brave. Comrade, tread lightly, you're near a hero's grave. Proud die the soldiers of the rear guard. Legion of the rear guard, answering to Ireland's call. Hark, the martial tramp is heard from Cork to Donegal. Tone and Emmet guide you, though your task be hard. Jimmy Steele will lead us, soldiers of the Legion of the rear guard.
Well, boys, I've got the last song coming up there. I've not had any sleep today and I'm fucking shattered because I did night shift last night and my head's starting to bang like fuck, you know, so I'll make it the last song next day and I'll probably catch you tomorrow, right? I hope you enjoyed the show. Ernie, Vatican Boy and Jim, it was in earlier on. My head's starting to fucking bang, I need to get away from this headset, you know, but you never know, you never catch Ernie on there, Vatican Boy, you never know. Right, hope you enjoyed anyway, so hail hail, God bless, Chuck Ella, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Get the last song up here. So hail hail, keep the faith, and right, here we go.
We'll sing a song, a soldier's song, with cheering, rousing chorus, as round our blazing fires we throng the stars. pledged to Ireland. Some have come from a land beyond the wave, sworn to be free. No more our ancient Ireland shall shelter the despot or the slave. Tonight we man the barn of well, in Erin's cause come woe or will. Mid cannons roar and rifles peep, we will chant the soldier's song. In Valley Green or Tareen Crag, our fathers fought before us and conquered 'neath the same old flag that's proudly floating o'er us. We're children of a fighting race that never yet has known disgrace. And as we march the foe to face, we will chant the soldier's song. Soldiers are we, whose lives are pledged to Ireland. Some have come from a land beyond the wave, sworn to be free. No more our ancient Ireland shall shelter the despot or the slave. Tonight we man the barn of well, in Erin's cause come woe or will. Mid cannons roar and rifles peal, we will chant the soldier's song.
Five, four, three, two, one. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to the hottest sound. The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Hi, y'all. This is Amanda B., and you are listening to the one, the only, Peter Boy Radio, only here on Spreaker.
That's all, folks.
Talk soon, boys. Fucking head is buying here. New tablets now, yeah. Fuck. Right. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow, Ernie, Vatican Boy, and a few others will probably pop in, no doubt. I'll probably be on about between, say, I want to think, be 5 PM onwards, so hope I can get 2 shows going. If I do one show and Ernie does one, I'll keep it going for the rest of the night, hopefully. But Ernie needs to get his spring out of his arse, you know. I'm only joking. No, I'll catch you tomorrow anyway. So hail, hail, God bless, chuck hell, keep the faith.